Hello everyone, hope you're having a great weekend. What I wanted to talk about today was something that it's sort of related to a saying in when you ride motorcycles. When you ride motorcycles, there's a saying that goes, there's the two kinds of motorcycle riders. There's the ones that have gone down and the ones that are going to go down. And what I wanted to talk about was something similar to that, but I think it's something that happens to men, and I call it hitting the wall. And it's basically the same kind of thing. There's the guys out there that have hit the wall and maybe do or do not know it, and the ones that are gonna hit the wall. And hitting the wall is one thing I think happens when men get to a certain age, and I don't know what that age is. I don't think it's a specific age. I just think it's a thing that happens when they kind of wake up one day and say, you know, is this all there is? Is this it? You know, I'm sitting in this cubicle. I'm going to be doing this for the next 20 years or 10 years or 30 years or whatever it is. Because a lot of times I think we sort of fall into our careers by accident. I know when it happened to me, it took me a long time to recognize what it was, or even to come up with the idea of what I think it is. But in my case, it sort of manifested itself into what I call the shiny object syndrome. I knew there was something I wanted to do differently. I just couldn't figure out what it was, and you know, I knew it was something to do with, you know, like doing videos and that kind of thing, but I couldn't figure it out. So I bought all these programs. I spent thousands of dollars on different programs to do different things and to learn different things and try to figure out that's what it was. I had a YouTube video channel, gosh, back in 2009, stuff like that, I had hundreds of videos and thousands of followers, but it wasn't really exactly what I knew I wanted to do on videos, so I just walked away from that. But I think for a lot of men, you know, it can sort of manifest itself in all kinds of things. You know, they drink more, they do drugs, have affairs, because they don't really know what it is that's bothering them. So if you think about applying that into today's world with what's going on, I think that because of the way things are changing, you know, the number of jobs that are going away, the businesses that are closing, I think that there's an opportunity, or not necessarily an opportunity, I think there's a chance right now that more men will start hitting the wall. They'll start figuring out that, you know, maybe what they were doing isn't exactly what they should be doing. And because, you know, you got to start thinking about the new abnormal. I mean, what's it going to be like? What's the world going to be like in the next, you know, 5-10 years? Who knows? So when men, if you think that this is something that's happening to you, you know, you might think, well, what do I do? How do I recognize this happening? And I would say that probably the best thing to do would be to, you know, to really go inside, you know, examine your thoughts. You know, what are you thinking? Are you thinking things like, you know, what am I doing? You ever think about that? You know, you have questions about, you know, where your life's going, and you know, maybe your career's going, or your relationships are going, and you're not quite sure exactly what's causing that. I would say look inside. You know, go deep inside yourself and examine your thoughts. You know, kind of think about, what am I thinking? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why you think a certain way, and then ask why about that, and then why about that. Continuing asking why. I mean, there's a thing called 5 whys that we do in the company I work for, and you just continually ask about why something's done a certain way. And when you continue to do that, you'll get down to the root cause and find out why things are done a certain way. And I think that that'll help you in the way you think, in understanding why you think the way you do. So, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to address. It's kind of a weird thing, but I just think it's something that happens to lots of men. And so anyhow, you know, hope you're having a great weekend. I'm out here on the golf course. You can see that it's just beautiful out here today. It's just standing in the shade under this big, huge oak tree. But the weekend's almost over, and hopefully the rest of it's good for you. So anyhow, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.